You must raise your sharp sword, stain your skirt with a suit of war, and go to that trampled battlefield, letting fear sing praises for your coronation. Their voices are not for you to heed, their pain is not for you to mind. Only thus can you be the princess of the kingdom. Princess, did you know you're the daughter the kingdom raised in a shattered cradle, a spark of kindness wailing amidst the fires of war? You're her only heir, and her only tenderness as she sank into the long night. But those nobles, with their hypocritical faces, bow and salute while accusing you with malicious words. You cannot be as brave as a monarch. You'll always be as fragile as a flower. You're not qualified to be the princess. You cannot support the weight of the crown. Your mother fell on the battlefield. Your kingdom lost its monarch. Princess, they say you're a fledgling. They say you must continue toward the front. They say you need to let fear occupy the heart of others, or you shall never become the new sovereign. Your tears find no pity. Helpless, you clutch the mechanical bird your mother gave you, calling its name, my bird. Were you afraid? Were you sad? Did you not know what to do? Princess, put on those new clothes, step onto this float, and go to the streets adorned by the festival. Admire the glorious domain, marvel at the eternal wealth brought by war. They throng around you and leave no room to breathe, because you only see the scars all over their bodies, the dust on their faces, and the people who are so helpless, yet must smile. Your mother's words begin to echo in your ears. You're the daughter of the kingdom. It's in your blood to fight for your people. You cast aside the hypocritical wreath and leap from the float of lies. You demand of them, why use opulence to mask the people's pain? Why use festivals to gloss over a scarred land? Stop it now and banish war from this realm. They mock your voice for sounding like a bird. They sneer at your anger for being so ethereal. They ridicule you, despise you, saying you shouldn't walk with the commoners, saying you'll never again have the right to be crowned. You sing softly of a future without war, yet vividly remember a prison choked with smoke. When will they be free? They should have been free long ago. Princess, as you hold your bird, who are you asking, and who is answering? Freedom, freedom, please hear her proclamation. She gave her all to let the song of resistance ring through the kingdom. She ignited the throne, burning away the smoke and the fires of war. Thereafter, the long night birthed the first dawn, and freedom echoed across the land. I awoke because of you. The gears turned for you. I thought we would sing in the castle forever, until the day you pushed the window open with your own hands, casting me into the wind of freedom, while leaving yourself to the boundless fire. It bowed its head in greeting, struggling to spread its mechanical wings to shake off the rust covering its body. This was an instinct carved into its gears. Even facing an audience that no longer existed, it had to complete its final salute. She approached it and softly whispered the cruel truth. The princess it waited for had turned to dust, and the former kingdom had bloomed with new flowers upon the ruins. Poor bird, what exactly are you still watching for? The singing gradually stopped, and it curled up beside the swaying wildflowers. Morning dew fell upon it, and in a daze, it thought they were its own tears. At that moment, through the dewdrops, it seemed to see the tears at the corner of the princess's eyes that day. Still, no one responded, no one embraced it. Unfamiliar travelers came and went, but none were its princess. Only the girl who had returned after leaving finally understood its constantly repeated whispers. Confused memories churned the gears, making a sharp grinding sound. The suffocating feeling of thick smoke suddenly struck. It finally remembered that it had never flown out of that fire. Its soul had long been imprisoned in that flame-ravaged yesterday. The red glow in its eyes faded, restoring clear, tranquil calm. It lowers its head to the frightened girls, as if apologizing for its earlier behavior. If it may be forgiven, please return it to the birdcage long since decayed. It lay peacefully in the cage as it had in the past, and familiar calls seemed to ring in its ears again. In a trance of its fading consciousness, it felt its soul leaving its shell and fly towards the warm embrace, its only home. And so, it picked off the gear engraved with a name from its chest, and carefully pillowed its head upon it. It listened as the sound within its body slowed down, inch by inch, until they returned to the original silence. The long wandering finally reaches its end. It stops its searching footsteps. In the eternal silence, it seems to see that smile again, as bright as the very first time they met.